is going on, guys? So this video is talking about self-esteem and self-confidence. So I want to start off by saying my name is Victoria. I'm 22 years old and I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. So self-esteem. Self-esteem is the believing in the self to be able to do something, having that self-confidence to be able to do something, and that confidence is having firm trust in self. So to me, self-esteem and self-confidence is different, but is it different to you? And that is what this video is about. So confidence, like I already said, is having firm trust in self, believing in yourself. And self-esteem is having confidence in the ability to do things, the ability to complete a task, the ability to live out your purpose and things of that nature. And I'm just going to talk about my personal journey with self-esteem and self-confidence, and how I went through self-esteem and self-confidence, and how you could possibly grow your self-esteem and your self-confidence. So we already went through what that means, but for me, self-esteem was not always there. I have not always accepted myself for who I truly am, and I've tried to do things on my own and on my own timing, but when I do that, I'm not living in my faith, and when I don't live in my faith, things start to fall apart right in front of my eyes. So I have to, first off, I learned to accept everything in me. I learned to accept all the flaws that I've had. I had learned to be honest with myself, and that's the beginning stage of finding that true self-confidence, because there were so much things that I never seen in myself that so many people were seeing in me and just believing in me, but I couldn't yet believe in myself, so I was not able to execute my purpose to my greatest ability, which I am learning to do more so now. I'm growing in that confidence, I'm growing in that self-esteem, and it's been so much fun and just beautiful to see my own self flourish into the person I'm meant to be while here on earth. But yes, I'm to that point where I'm like, okay, I can do this. This is what I'm meant to be here for. And I'm super excited each and every time I get to grow more into this type of environment and grow more into my purpose, because I start to see more things. I start to get more ideas, and I start to bounce off more people that are like-minded and correlated with me. So the question I ask myself is, how do I feel about myself? Do I like myself? Do I love myself? Do I believe in myself to be able to do this? First, it starts with the belief. That's the first question. And then the second question to kind of see where your self-esteem is to, how do you feel about the world? Do you feel like the world is a friendly place? Why or why not? And honestly, that will show you where your self-esteem is. And I can kind of go into another video on how that shows you where your self-esteem is. If you would like to know that, please leave that in the comments down below, because I'm willing to do another video, but only if you guys are commenting that you want that. So for me, where I found my self-esteem, how I found my self-esteem, and I actually have notes right here on top of other notes, but I'm going to use my notes for this part because I really want to dive into this. But with self-esteem and confidence and things like that, it is all on God's timing. And until he sees that you are truly believing in yourself, that you are truly devoted to whoever your God is, whoever you serve, whoever your higher power is. Let me just put that out there right now, because I'm a very spiritual being. I believe in things, but I don't talk about my spirituality or my faith, whatever you want to call it, on the media often, because it's really not anybody's business. I'm here to do my purpose regardless of who I serve, and this is my purpose. This is my calling. So what I do, how I have overcome not having the self-doubt and lack thereof of confidence and self-esteem is by just having faith and finally trusting and believing in myself. I have in my notes, God is only going to bless you in the lane he has created for you. Oftentimes people don't see themselves or have that strong belief inside of them. Until you see yourself for that billionaire that is living in their purpose, literally on their private island, because I'm going to have a private island, I'm going to have a jet, all that type of stuff. Like, until you see yourself walking in that will not be invitation for you. It cannot be. The seed has not yet been planted, because you don't even believe that much. It's like you getting a flower and you never watering it. You know it's not going to survive. You know it's not going to live. You have to water that positive energy onto it. You have to believe in yourself. And oftentimes we water ourselves down with negativity when we should be filling ourselves up with love, positivity, and you know, in the morning doing gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. Thank you, universe. And asking universe, hey, can you send me this? Hey, can you allow me to sit in this blessing? God, can you allow me to sit in this blessing? Whoever you serve, can you allow me to sit in this blessing that I'm going through right now? Can you allow me to understand this lesson and help me use it to serve my purpose? You have to ask things like that because you have to be very specific with what you want out of this life. And until you are in that belief system of you're working together with a higher power, your higher self, to work, to grow, and to become the best of your ability while here in the flesh, here on earth, you won't see that self-confidence or that self-esteem because you're not even taking the time to work in yourself, to believe in yourself and have that strong growth system within yourself, to have faith and confidence in self. Many things we go through is not meant for us, but it's meant for others. They need your testimony. So like I said, until you're honest with yourself about what you went through, what you're going through, how you're feeling, and what the world around you is like for you, until you're honest with yourself about that, you cannot serve your purpose, because most of the times the testimony that you have is not technically meant for you, but meant for someone else to hear it through you, because they need to see that someone that looks just like you is going through that, or someone like you has been through that, or that someone like you is also, like, just in general, that you're not alone. And this is like the main thing I want you to take out of this video, is like finding that belief in yourself and having a source, a higher power, or just something that you believe in that's helping you, so that you can have someone else to talk to, someone else to that is also believing in yourself, because you're not always going to believe in yourself. Even on the best days, sometimes I don't believe in myself. Sometimes my confidence isn't always 100% there, but I'm learning to grow and love myself more each and every day. And now I'm able to share more of my purpose with you. My testimony is now helping somebody else be able to grow in their self-esteem and their self-confidence. And I am thankful for whoever has made it to the end of this video and listened to this. And I hope that these tips and some of these things are able to help you. And I will see you on another video with TORIBTV. Have a great rest of your day, and happy Sunday. Hoo-day!